Okay, hello from Da Nang, Vietnam. This is a little beach town. Well, it's not little actually. I think it's actually quite big, but you got the beach behind me right there. I just spent a few days here kind of resting up because I got a long journey in front of me. This morning I just picked up my motorbike. This is a Honda Blade, and somehow I managed to get my backpack on the back, as you can see. I don't know how I did that because that bag is giant and extremely heavy. I just have these cords and I just used all my power to latch it onto the back of the bike. Hopefully it doesn't fall because my entire life is in that bag. Anyways, very excited for this portion of my Southeast Asia trip because we're gonna be motorbiking north or south? North. We're gonna be going north up to Phong Nha, but along the way we got a few stops and everything is unplanned. I have 0 hotels or accommodations booked. I barely know my route. I just looked up Google Maps and I put up a random point up north and I'm gonna go that way, but I really have no idea. So I kind of wanted to have the ultimate freedom of being able to stop somewhere if I want to stay longer, take my time if I need a rest day. Today I actually have kind of a longer trip. I have to do 3 hours north and it's already 2:30 p.m. so I'm barely gonna make it before it gets dark. I also don't have a stay booked for tonight, so I need to do all that at some point. Anyways, this is the start of my trip on the bike. So goodbye Da Nang. We're gonna start riding out of the city and I can't wait. Okay, so I'm gearing up to leave and suddenly this guy comes up to me and he said he knew me from my videos. He asked me what I was doing in Vietnam and I told him I was about to go on this motorcycle trip. So we talked for a little bit and as he's leaving, he says something to me that I thought about for the rest of my trip. He said to me, "I hope you find what you're searching for out here." And in the moment I just said thanks because I didn't know what else to say. But as I was leaving town, I just kept thinking about what he said. Why did he say that? Did I seem lost? Do people come to Southeast Asia to search for answers? Was I searching for something? I mean, I didn't think that I was, but his question just made me think that maybe there was something I was searching for out here. And maybe I would find some answers that I didn't even know I needed. Alright, I pulled over just to put my jacket on. This is my pickup from Hanoi, but it's freezing up here. I did not realize that this was a mountain pass. And actually, if you look off in the distance, you can see the city skyline. You guys probably can't see it, but I can see it. It's all the way over there, the city skyline of, I think, where we started off. And yeah, we got a long way to go. This road is super fun. I'm kind of getting used to the bike though, so I'm trying to take it easy. A lot of twists and turns. I mean, just a classic mountain pass. I wish I could film more, but I'm concentrated on driving and staying alive, so I might just have to film when I make the stops. But you can get a sense for how this road is just from this little bend. Time of my life. Alright, it's a new day. We're currently in Choy and I drove into town last night. It was getting really dark. I had no gas. I had 3% battery left on my phone with no hotel booked. So with the 3% battery, I found a hotel. I got there somehow and my phone just immediately died after I got to the hotel. Yesterday was kind of a crazy ride, getting used to the bike. Riding through Hai Van Pass, which is a mountain pass that was featured in Top Gear. I literally watched a Vietnam episode of Top Gear where they drove on that path.
Alive, it keeps getting better.
And now we're in Hue. We're gonna explore today and then I'm gonna leave tomorrow. I'm gonna basically rip the motorbike around, try to see as much as possible in the short time that I'm here. And yeah, yesterday was definitely a learning curve, getting used to the traffic here, which is pretty insane. But I feel like I'm getting used to it, and tomorrow we're gonna leave the city, so I think it'll be more calm. But anyways, we don't have that much time here, so we're trying to make the most of it.
Straight face, that's not how I was made. I know you are the same, so fuck with this charade. I can see you blushing red and I know you hate that, but I can help it if I like it, so don't react. I know something's growing and we can't stop it from showing. I think we're gonna just gotta get going.
Okay, I'm on a pretty random side quest, but I just came to an abandoned water park, and you can tell it's abandoned because of this thing right here. Yeah. I don't know, it kind of looks fun. I feel like they could bring it back to life for sure. Maybe not. It's a little bit, I don't know. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm walking over a lazy river right now, but the water is black, so yeah. The trees are nice though, a lot of palm trees everywhere. So I'm biking around this abandoned water park, and I'm kind of realizing why this place was abandoned, because there's literally one water slide, and I think that's it. The only other thing here is this thing right here, which is very cool. I'm gonna check it out, but one water slide for an amusement park or a water park, I don't know. Maybe this was not a water park. Maybe it was just like a park. I don't know. This dragon thing is cool though. All right, we're in the dragon. Very random activity. Okay, we made it into the mouth. Oh, there's a puppy here. So now would be a good time to mention that I have never ridden a motorcycle before. I have ridden mopeds and ATVs in the past, but this bike has some gear shifting and it's just a little bit more involved. I think that's why I was pretty nervous going into this trip, just because I didn't know if things would go wrong riding for the first time by myself. But honestly, as I started riding outside of town and just into these roads that were just completely empty, open road with very few people on it, I just got into the rhythm and it felt like I was just flying. And I don't mean flying as in I was going fast, but I just felt like I was gliding, like I was floating. And especially when I would go around a corner, it was just a great feeling. And I felt so free. I felt truly like this was the most free I ever felt. Alright, I just pulled up to this little town. I don't even know the name of it, and it's like very, very small. They don't even speak English here. But somehow I found this restaurant, and we're gonna eat a quick lunch. I just drove, I wanna say an hour and a half, close to 2 hours from Choy. The road was super scenic. It was like literally a mountain pass, kind of insane, super windy. Had a lot of fun on the bike. But we still have, I think, 2 or 3 hours left to go and a lot of ground to cover, so I need to just make a really quick stop here if I want to make it to my final destination for today before the sun goes down. It's been kind of stressful. I had one instance on the mountain pass when I felt like I was running out of gas because there was a lot of uphill and it was just like draining the gas on my bike. But I pulled over to like some random shop. I didn't even know if they sold gas, and I just used Google Translate and the guy pulled out some bottles full of gasoline, so it worked out, but it definitely wasn't a gas station. Anyways, gonna eat lunch right now. I sat down here and they wouldn't even give me a menu or anything. I don't know, I think they thought I was just resting, so I had to go up to them and ask for some food. But we ordered a bowl of noodles and we'll be on our way. My bike is fueled up, but I am not, so this is my pit stop. Bunbo Hui, in honor of leaving Hui. Looks amazing. I'm pretty sure this dish originated from Hui, which is where it just came from. And I tried it there, but low-key, I think this one is looking better than the ones I tried there, so I guess we'll see. Oh, it's amazing. Damn, that's really good. Definitely the best one I've tried. Okay, I left town and I'm driving down this road. I'm like 10 minutes in and I see this little dirt path and it was just calling to me. So I feel like we have to take a little side quest. It's not about the destination on this trip. I really feel like the journey is the destination. So let's check it out. Are you kidding me? What am I looking at? This is crazy. Guys, look at this view. Like actually 360 views of rice fields. This is crazy, just like in the valley of these mountains. All right, good morning from Quezon. We just checked out of the hotel, packed up the bike, and we got 3.5 hours on the road today. 137 kilometers. And today is supposed to be one of the most scenic parts of this motorbike ride. But because it's super scenic, it also means it's super remote. So not that many people, no gas stations. I got an extra bottle of gas that I picked up on the side of the road from this old lady. I don't even know, like, I think it's gasoline because I was pointing at my bike and I was going like this. I don't know. But yeah, very excited for today's ride. I'm a little bit tired from riding a bunch yesterday, but we're gonna power through. And it's a little bit cloudy, but I think hopefully it'll clear up. Very excited for today, so let's get going. Wow. I am literally the only person on this road. I've seen like maybe 2 people pass by me, but I would characterize this road as more like a big sidewalk. Look at this. I kind of want to go up this path right here. It's calling my name. I don't even know. I'm sure the bike can handle it, right? I have no idea. I just feel like I have to go on that hill right now. Oh god, there's a mosquito on my glasses. I don't have like a face shield, so my glasses are my windshield essentially. Okay, it took a bit of effort and I almost fell down the hill, but we made it. We conquered the hill, and as a reward, we get this view. And we get to hang out with the cows. Very nice. This is insane. We're really in the middle of Vietnam right now. It's crazy. Look at these cows. They're just living the life up here. They're staring at me. They're like, what is this guy doing up here? Wow, insane. Alright, we made it to the first stop of the day, which is a waterfall called Thap Phuong. This was kind of hard to find because it's like barely on Google Maps, but we found it, and I think we have to do a little walk through the waterfall. I'm gonna switch shoes because I want to dip my feet in the water, and maybe we'll go in for a swim, who knows. Alright, let's go. We're gonna leave my bike parked right there with my entire life on it. The thing about this kind of waterfall out in the middle of nowhere is that there's no signage, there's no path to the waterfall. I just randomly found this and I'm trying to figure out where it is, but I have no idea if this is even the right direction. And there's also not a single other person out here trying to find this waterfall. I'm just literally the only one in this tiny village, and people are just looking at me weird. But yeah, I guess this river has to lead somewhere, so hopefully a waterfall at the end of it. Surely this isn't it, right? Okay, I mean, if all else fails, we saw a waterfall, but I'm looking for a bigger one. I don't know how far I'm gonna have to go though. I should have worn shoes. It's just like straight up rocks all the way there. Okay, not gonna lie, I was not expecting a hike, but I've been walking for a minute and there's still no waterfall. It does kind of seem like people have walked this trail before, but I can't read the signs, and it did not seem like this was the entrance at first. So I just have to trust the process and hope that it leads me somewhere. But this is not looking too promising, because look at this. Yeah, I don't know. Would they just block off the trail if this was the way? I'm not sure. Maybe. Maybe not. No way. I think I see it. Oh my god. How did I end up here? I was literally expecting to turn around and go the other way because it just did not seem like the right direction. Oh wow. Man, I could sleep here. There's like huts. Look at that. Wow. What? There's no one here. You're telling me I have this to myself? There's no one here. Like, actually.
This can't be happening. I must be daydreaming. Again. Never ever again. Until the morning. Sun is up and you're next to me. My head's still blurry. Should we hang out in a for a walk?
No. Those guys were definitely not here when I passed through here the first time. Where did they come from?
I know it's too good to be. That won't stop me, but I hear a moan. Baby, here on my own. I'll throw me a bone.
All right, we made it. Where are we? I don't even know the name of this town. Longsan is the name of this town. And I pulled up to this hotel slash homestay, and it's literally the only place to stay in this town. Like, there's no other hotels, there's no other homestays. This is it. So first time staying somewhere where I didn't have the place already booked. I just pulled up. Guy did not speak English, so we used Google Translate, and he was like, and I was like, yes, please. I'm so tired. And he gave me a place to stay. So clutch, because I was a little worried that I would be sleeping on the streets tonight. So luckily that's not happening. But yeah, very stressful getting here. The last stretch, so beautiful. I wanted to film, but then I looked down at my gas meter and I had 0 gas. So I felt like I should hurry on into town before it gets dark. Phone was dying again. And yeah, I had literally no gas. It was on empty. So somehow I made it. And somehow I also got a place to stay for tonight. So back-to-back wins. I actually think I have a little time before the sunset, so I might try to catch sunset on this one road that I took coming into town. That was just incredible. It was so beautiful. It was like out of a movie. Felt like I was not on Earth. It was like insane. So yeah, we're gonna fill up on gas first, and then maybe we can go check out that spot. They actually told me that they're gonna serve us dinner at 6:30, which is in an hour and a half, so I have to be back for that. I didn't really eat lunch. My lunch was my protein bar that I had in front of the waterfall. So I'm actually starving right now after a full day of riding, but I'm gonna hold off for this dinner. I'm quite tired. All right, let's go get gas.
This can't be happening. I must be daydreaming. Again.
This place is not real. Like, actually. This place is not real. It's so crazy.
Really good. I don't know if it's because I'm tired and hungry, but this is really good. Like, really good. Also, I'm just sitting alone, but there's 2 meals in front of me, which I guess are for other guests. I don't know. Meal time. So good.
Okay, good morning. It is 8 a.m. I had a very early start to today's ride. I started at 6:30. Oh my god, my alarms are going off right now. I woke up way before my alarms because there was just some crazy loud announcement going on in that town that I was staying at, and it was literally over the loudspeaker just blasting this announcement. It was so loud, I don't know what they were saying, but it woke me up. And the roosters, oh my god, they're going crazy. Dogs barking, babies crying, this announcement alarm going off, I was just like, okay, I'm not going back to bed. This is impossible. So I just woke up and I was like, let me just get an early start to the morning. And it's a good thing too, because we caught all the clouds still up in the mountain. I'm like halfway up this mountain, maybe pretty close to the top actually. And look at these clouds. They're just rolling in right now. Or actually they're rolling out because the sun's coming up. Anyways, another beautiful day of riding today. Actually, we only have a 2-hour drive, which is crazy because normally we've been doing 4 or 5 hour drives. So this one's actually pretty short. I'm thinking we just get into town, and this one's actually like not a small village, but an actual town. Still not that big, but I haven't eaten breakfast, so I low-key would love to get into town to eat. And this is the first time we'll roll into town like pretty early. So I have a very clear destination in mind, get to town so that we can eat some food. I'm starving. Okay, I dropped off my stuff, got a little work session in, and now I'm at a duck farm. Apparently we're gonna feed some ducks right now. So random. I hear them. Oh my god. Oh my god, they know food is coming, huh? What?
Give me your hand now, flock at it.
Okay.
You say quack quack.
Quack quack.
Bé nào lower.
Ah! Oh my god, that sensation is crazy. Alright.
Quack 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 quack. Hai together. Ta kia ba. Hey.
I don't know what I was expecting, but it was not that. That was insane. Oh my god. Okay, this is pretty sick, but I'm about to cross this river on the motorbike in this boat right here because I need to go from here to there. So I just paid this guy. He's gonna take me across the river, but I'm gonna be on the motorbike. Epic.
You say you like the wind blowing through your hair. Come on, roll with me till the sun goes down. Texas sun. Say you wanna hit the highway while the engine roars. Well, come on, roll with me till the sun goes down. The Texas sun.
It's hard for me to put into words what this trip meant to me, and I don't want to be cliche when I say this, but it really was life-changing. Being in an environment where I was outside my comfort zone just led me to grow so much. This was definitely one of the longest periods of time where I was just completely alone, and I spent a lot of time hanging out with myself. And when I think back to a few years ago when I used to always feel the need to be around people, I feel like me from a few years ago would not believe me if I told him how much fun I had just being alone on this trip. There's just nothing more freeing than being honest with yourself about how you want to spend your time and what you want to do. So I cannot wait to bring that lesson with me back home.